9, 12 even numbers. Start with 2's, multiplication property, commutative property of multiplication. We can move these 2 together. 3 times 2, and also 10 to the 7th times 10 to the 5th, and that's 6 times 10. Just add the exponent here to this 13th. No, 12. Okay. You guys want to do the back number first? Let's start from like the very last page. Yeah, those are hard ones. So go to page 312. I mean 912. Okay. And large Siberian tiger can weigh up to 305,000 grams. A small sand cat weighs as little as 1,500 grams. How many times greater is the weight of the Siberian tiger than the weight of the sand cat? Use scientific notation to calculate the difference. So would you multiply or divide? Divide, because they want to see how much more the Siberian tiger weigh, okay? How many times greater? So let's see. You would divide 305 over this much. So we don't forget, like I forget to write it in a sentence. How many times greater is the weight of the Siberian tiger than the weight of the sand cat? So you have to start with an answer. The Siberian cat, so I don't forget that every answer needs to be in complete sentence. Tiger weigh blank times more than a sand cat. Okay, so they don't want you just to divide. If this was just a division problem, you just use the calculator and you're good, right? So just to check your answer on your calculator, what is it? So you would go calculator 305,000, right? Divide by 1,500. 203. Repeat it. Did I type in the right number? Was it 305? Did I type in 305? Yeah. So 0.3 repeating. So our answer, our weight is 2. What was it? Did I say 203.3 repeating? Weigh more than a sand cat. 300.3 times more than a sand cat. Okay, because they asked how many times. Answer should be. Okay, so now scientific notation. The numerator, how would you write it as scientific notation? 3.05 times 10 to the 5th power, right? The bottom is 1.5 times 10 to the 3rd power. Simplify this, divide that in a calculator, what you guys get? 2.03, like that, times 10 to the second power. Okay? So the Siberian tiger weighs 303.3 times more than a sand cat. Which is 2.03 repeating times 10 to the second power in scientific notation. Okay? 27. Oh no, 26. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so what's the answer here? You guys, did you get number 26? No? Almost? Okay, so you took these two together, right? You got divided 0.64 times 10 to the third power, right? Is it in scientific notation? No, scientific notation has to be between $1 to 10 and less than $10. Is this between $1 and $10? No. Where do you put the decimal? Okay, so because we went 1, we took away one of them. Right? Sometimes we add one. This in case we went too far by 1, so we need to take away 1, right? So we may need to make sure to take away 1 from there. You got it? So 6.4 times 10 to the second power. Remember where the other one was more than 10? We add 1, right? This is less, so we need to take away 1 from the exponent. Okay, so here we do 5.31 times 6, right? And then 10 to the 5th times 10 to the negative 8. You multiply that together. Use your calculator, and you should get 31.86, right? Yep. And then you add these exponents together, right? You get 10 to the negative 3. Is it in scientific notation? No. You have to add 1, huh? This is a positive 1. You have to add 1. So 3.186. Add 1 to this. What will you get? To negative 2. 1, right? You need to add 1 here. Add 1 to this. Get that answer. Okay. 22. Do the same, right? 2.9 times 7.83. And then 10 to the third times 10 to the eighth, you add the exponent. And you should get 22.707, right? And then 10 to the third, add 8. Okay, so is it in scientific notation? So we're going to add 1, right? Add 1. 2.2707 to the 12th power. Okay. Number 20. You guys got this, right? Okay, they only gave you one word problem. Okay, number 12, number 11, make sure number 10 that you know how to do these, because that's the one. 9, that's going to be on the test. Do you want me to do one of those with you? Like number 12? Okay, number 12. You guys got number 12. The gimme screws in the world is the world's largest mammal by weight. It weighs 0.0013 kilograms. How much would 3 million pygmy? What did I say? I start with a G instead of P. Pygmy, right? The pygmy shrew is the world's smallest mammals by weight. It weighs just 0.0013 kilograms. So if there were 3 million of them, how much would they all weigh? If each of them weighed this much. What would you do? Would you add, subtract, multiply, divide? Divide. Now each one of them weighs this little, 13. If you got 3 million of them, what would you do? If you get 2, if you have 5 of them, if one weighed 13 pounds, if you have 5 of them, how much would 5 weigh? Would you divide? No, what would you do? You got multiply. So the big number messed you up on your... So just think, instead of making 3 million, say 3. If the pygmy weighed 13 kilograms, and there are 3 of them, see how I used the 13 only? And then the 3, how much would they weigh? 39, right? What did you do? You multiply. So we need to multiply these. They want you to use what? Scientific notation. Let's do this without using scientific notation. Let's go ahead and use our calculator to make sure our scientific notation is correct. Okay, so how much? 3,000, 3 million pygmy shrew would weigh how much? 3,900 what? Pounds or kilograms, huh? Okay, let's do it scientific notation and make sure. Or blank in scientific notation. Okay? Let's find it in scientific notation. This one in scientific notation, you put a decimal here, correct? So it's 1.3 times 10 to the negative 3. And then the other one is 3 times 10 to the 6. So you would multiply 1.3 times 3, and then 10 to the negative 3. .9 times 10. Oh my gosh. They're all of a sudden loud. Huh? To the third. Is that the same as 3,900? Is it? 1,000 times 39, you go 1, 2, 3. Right? You move it 3. Are we checking? I'm checking to see if my answer is right. You move 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. It's right. Get it? That's how you do those. Make sure, though, that you write your answer in a complete sentence. Like I did today in first period, where my answer went in a complete sentence, you would only get 2. Yeah. How are you? I'm doing good.